Justine Sauer has stopped by once again with Cards TV to talk field hockey. I'm Sean Moth. Thanks for coming by. And big weekend. We talked about it last week. 2 top 10 teams. It starts with Syracuse, and I thought you guys put forth just a phenomenal effort against a very good Syracuse team. Unfortunately, with about 53 seconds to go in overtime, they snuck through the game winner to take that 2-1 loss. But I know you're just wanting the team to improve week to week, and I thought they looked great.
They had a great day, and I was really proud of their efforts that day. And when you put in a great performance like that and come that close, it is a heartbreaker. But you know, our preparation for that week was a very good one, and our team came out very strong and played some really smart hockey. And you know, we were that close on having an amazing weekend.
Sure. The weekend was, I don't want to say salvage because you played really well, but you got a nice boost with a 3-1 win over 7th-ranked New Hampshire, who came into the weekend undefeated. So you continue to spread the wealth offensively. I mean, it's got to be tough to scout you guys because I think Caitlin Susie had 2 goals, Aaron Schneidmiller had a goal, Haley Jurich. You don't have that one person to focus on offensively, and that's really been an asset for your team.
Yeah, the forward line is pretty even, and they are spreading the wealth, as you said. You know, the UNH game was a great game, especially coming up off the Syracuse disappointment, and it wasn't our best performance, certainly in the first half, but there are a couple of individual performances that definitely stood out. The second half was a bit, we changed a couple of little things at halftime, and New Hampshire definitely struggled with our strategy. So, and you talk about Caitlin Susie, she had a great game, and one of the goals, certainly it was end-to-end, she came up with a turnover deep in defence, and she ended up being on the receiving end at the other end.
Wow.
So she's coming along quite nicely and had a great day.
I know talking with Ken Lola, he said about the men's soccer team that as the season progressed, it was the attacking third that was always last to kind of click. Has that been the case with you?
Oh, without question,
Yeah.
without question. You know, my philosophy really is to build from the back first and
Sure.
make sure that you have a solid backfield, and they've certainly been growing, and then you add the midfield, and we're starting to get a lot of combinations together. With the forward group, they're getting themselves in the right positions at the right time. We just have to finish it now, and certainly there's always room for improvement, but it's coming along.
Sure. The top 10 opponents don't stop. You are at UConn on Saturday, and I think UConn 4 in the polls. So a great opportunity for you and your team on the road, and maybe a time to push away some of the distractions of having the home setting and get out on the road, and an opportunity for a big win in conference play.
Yeah, we are in the part of the season that's tough, not only the opponents that we're playing, but also with the time of the academic year as well. So.
Sure.
You know, we're definitely soldiering through, so to speak, and you know, the next couple of weeks we have really tough opponents. So another great opportunity against a very, very, very good team, and hopefully we can put together another good performance.
Sure. Our week is going to be altered next week, so we're going to preview a Tuesday matchup. Normally we tape on Tuesdays, but you're heading to Columbus to take on Ohio State, a unique middle-of-the-week non-conference match, and I'm sure that'll be a stern test as well.
And Ohio State, they went to the Final Four last year. They were a great team. Started incredibly slowly this year. Was not looking good for them, but they're starting to find their feet and basically winning some good games now. So they have a big foreign influence, a very talented team, and so to come off a UConn game to go up to Ohio State, it's definitely going to be a test for us.
All right, well, on those 2 trips, we wish you safe travel and best of luck to you and the team.
Thank you very much.
For Justine Sauer, I'm Sean Moth. We'll talk to you next week, albeit a little bit later, and it will still be right here on Cards TV.